place to spend your Valentine's Day than at a con?
There's nowhere I'd rather be. I'm getting loads of like chocolates and stuff from people. I think I'm going to do this every year from now on.
Yeah, you can't come here and not feel loved.
I know, it's the best place to be.
That is the best part. All right, guys, like I said, this is your time with Karen, so I want to get right to your questions because this is what it's all about. So let's start over here on the right and take the first question.
Hi Karen, my name's Megan.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Did you ever imagine that you'd have to shave your head when you became an actress? And what sort of antics did you and Matt play, like regarding your lack of hair since you both got off Doctor Who?
Our mutual lack of hair. Okay, so first of all, I always used to say when I was little, I would totally shave my head for a role, but I never thought that it would actually happen. So I was sort of claiming to be really dedicated, but then it happened to me. And it was a really weird sensation being bald, but also really liberating, and I would actually recommend it once in your life, just because maintenance-wise, it's great. And yeah, me and Matt were bald around the same time, weirdly, and this did not go down well with Stephen Moffat, who was just really weirded out by the whole thing, because he just thinks we are the characters that he just gets to play with. And he was like, where's your hair gone? And then, yeah, I went back for Matt's regeneration, and we had to shoot that scene, and we were both in wigs. And it was just really odd, because, I don't know, we were just wearing wigs together.
It's just what you do.
I guess, it's what actors do, but it was freaky.
Let's take a question from right over here.
Hi, Karen.
Hi.
So one of my favorite storylines with Doctor Who has to do with River Song and her relationship with Amy and Rory.
Oh, yes.
Could you talk a little bit about when the cast found out that she was Amy and Rory's daughter, and then how you responded to that and how you changed your acting?
Well, so Stephen Moffat doesn't like to tell us anything until it's absolutely necessary. So he had told Alex Kingston who she was, like very early on, and didn't tell me and Arthur, and then we found out when we got the script in which it was revealed, and I think Arthur had guessed before me, but I was so shocked and taken aback. I couldn't believe it, and I was like, oh my god, like I have to pretend to be a mother now. I don't really know how that manifests itself, but I think that I just tried to sort of be a bit more maternal with her and a bit more protective. But at the same time, it was a really weird dynamic because she's older than me. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, Karen.
Hi.
Who do you think would be faster around the Top Gear test track, you or Billy Piper?
Ooh. Okay, so, well, here's the thing. I can't drive, but I think that I could go really fast and die. So I think that I would go faster, I just wouldn't live to see it.
Only the good die young.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, Karen. I was wondering, did you still have to ask Arthur, did Matt still have to ask Arthur to hug on set as well as off set?
Ask him to what? Hug?
Like when you guys hugged, like in the show, like did you still like ask to hug? Like Matt Smith still have to ask Arthur, Rory's character?
Oh, permission to hug?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he doesn't ask for any permission.
He just does it?
He just does it. He's a right old hugger, that one.
And you just was it more hugging on set and off set, or is it like kind of about equal?
I think it's probably more in real life that the hugging happens, because we can't really hug our way through every scene, because there's monsters usually around. So there's not much time. But in real life, there's a fair amount of hugging going on.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I don't have a question per se. I'm just really honored to meet you in person right here, right now.
Thank you.
And, hope you're enjoying yourself, and thanks for coming out.
Oh no, thank you for having me. It's brilliant here. I had a great steak last night.
Where'd you go?
In this elbow place. It was so good. Yeah, really good steak though.
Hey, yo, I'm Rachel.
Yo.
What is the most interesting story you have from the set of Doctor Who?
Oh my god. More interesting than the storylines, because those are pretty wacky. I don't know, but I have a favorite story. God, you're not a god, you're just a parasite. Eaten out with jealousy and envy and longing for the lives of other. So that, I feel like I should condense this a little bit. It's quite long.
And they lived happily ever after. I think you passed the audition. Callbacks are next week. Let's take a non-audition question from this side over here.
Hey, Karen, how you doing?
Hi.
Congratulations on reaching ponytail status.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited.
Part of it, yeah.
Like a physical thing happening.
With that in mind, how are you emotionally with knowing Guardians 2 is coming?
I mean, I'm conflicted. I'm so excited that Guardians 2 is going to be happening. I'm going to be involved in some way.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have a physical and emotional attachment to this hair. To be honest, I don't know, but I will say that wigs are really fun, so that shouldn't be ruled out. And I'll probably make another wig out of my hair, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to see if I have to shave it. Maybe CGI will have developed further by the time we shoot it.
Right on.
Did they offer you a bald cap at any point, or was it shave your head?
Before I even auditioned, the first question my agents asked me was, are you willing to shave your head for a role? And I was like, what role? And they were like, a Marvel role. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Hi, Karen.
Hello.
Just want to say we loved you on Selfie.
Oh, thank you so much.
Was playing Eliza as fun as the character was on screen?
Oh, yeah, I had a lot of fun playing that character. It was always a dream of mine to be in an American sitcom in some way because I grew up watching them and I love them so much. So that was just like a bit of a dream come true for me. And also just to get this ridiculous character to have fun with. I felt so lucky, and I learned how to speak in an American accent. You don't all sound like that to me. That was like a Valley Girl accent. It was really fun, and I was just given lots of freedom on set to kind of play around and be an idiot, basically. It's great.
Hello.
Hi.
I was wondering if you had any advice for like young actresses who are wanting to break into.
Get into acting.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. First of all, I feel like one of the most beneficial things for me anyway is whenever I'm not acting, watch other people do it who are better than me. That's what I do. And just because you can learn so much from just observing and watching as much as possible, just digesting everything. And also, you know, in this day and age, I think we can be quite self-generating with technology. Like, we have access to cameras and things that people didn't have before. We can put things on the internet. No, it would actually be the Weeping Angels, because I think they're the scariest.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, Karen. My name's Vince.
Hi, Vince.
Oh, you said my name. Here's the thing. And that's my question. I'm sure I speak for a lot of people here when I say your natural speaking voice when you talk makes my heart go to a place where skies are always sunny and unicorns dance. People have ice cream for every meal. I just want you to know that.
That's Valentine's Day ever.
So when you're forced to do an American accent, which I would rather see you do every role just as you're speaking now because I'm about to melt into a puddle of goo as I stand here.
Easy, Tiger.
Is it fun for you, or is it a pain, or how do you feel about it?
It's so fun for me. It's a challenge to speak like an American, but I like the American voices. And I love just sort of like the transformational aspect of being an actress. So like pretending to be something I'm not is something that really appeals to me.
Well, great. My last name is Zimmer. Can you say Vince Zimmer? Can you do that?
Vince Zimmer.
Oh, you're the best. A round of applause, please.
Happy Valentine's Day, Vince.
Hi, Karen. I was just wondering what your favorite companion
Oh,
Mike's dead.
what's happened?
It died.
The Suns took it.
Oh no. Oh, he's running over. Oh no, he's running back. What's happening?
What's your favorite companion besides you?
Has to be. That would definitely have to be Rose. She's my favorite. She was always my favorite. Yay for Rose. I love her episodes. I love the Doomsday episode so much. When they get separated by that whole thing is the saddest thing I've ever seen. And I think that Billy's an amazing actress and person. And she was a really famous pop star in the UK before she went into Doctor Who. So I grew up like idolizing her. So it's just like still really trippy to me that like I've met her.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, Karen.
Hi.
I'm very nervous right now.
Don't be nervous.
I was.
I know what it's like to be bald, obviously, and I gotta say, you were, first starting off, you're probably the most gorgeous bald woman I've ever seen on screen.
Oh, thank you very much.
My wife's right there. Okay. She got the hash marks on. My question is, I was really impressed with your character in Guardians as Nebula.
Oh, thank you.
I guess after watching you Doctor Who and seeing that transition to be more of a villainous character, it was really impressive.
Oh, thanks.
The American accent helped too. But I'm curious, when you found that you were going to be working with Marvel and you become part of this universe, what kind of preparation did you do getting into the character? Did you read the comics? Because there's that relationship with Thanos, and
Yeah.
what are you looking most forward to with your development of Nebula moving forward in Guardians 2?
To answer the first part, yes, I did do research. I read the Infinity Gauntlet, which is great if you haven't read it. It's really cool, and Nebula's in that, and she steals the glove thing and sort of screws everyone over, and it's really cool. And she has hair in it as well. and in terms of the development of the character, I would just like to see her be really mean and evil, but maybe it would be fun to learn a little bit more as to why she turned out that way. Because actually it was cut from Guardians, it was cut from the film, but it's available online. There's a scene between Nebula and Gamora where they talk about their upbringing and their training for battle and their modification. And that kind of like explains her motivation for being such a meanie. And I really like that. So more of that would be good.
Thank you.
Thanks. Go on.
And then,
Oh yeah, sorry.
and then for the other part, what is your favorite line that you've said in Doctor Who?
It would have to be, I have two. You had two, so I'm taking two. I love the line, okay kids, this is where it gets complicated. And I like the line, this is the story of Amelia Pond and this is where it ends.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh.
I love that one.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, it's my turn. Hi,
Yes.
Karen. My name is Kayla.
Hi.
It's a two-part question and a comment. My comment first off, I really want to hug you.
Thank you.
I did too.
Secondly, question number one, could you give us the TARDIS sound?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, what was it again? Is that anywhere? Is that the ballpark?
That's here.
Okay.
Okay, and my second question is, if Amy Pond had an American accent, could you give it to us?
Doctor, what's happening?
Right here.
Rory's dead again.
Let's give him Muppet.
Okay, you'll come back in another.
Episode 2.
Of course, thanks.
Hi, my name is Julia.
Hi.
You're probably my favorite companion.
Oh, thank you very much.
My question is, what was the scariest thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh, scariest thing. Probably when I had to kiss Matt Smith.
I love
In life, trying to think of scary things that have happened to me. I mean, I have a million because I'm always freaked out and sometimes can't sleep on my own in the dark still. Maybe like I thought there was a ghost or something like that.
Weeping
I feel like that's the Weeping Angels. They're pretty scary. Yeah, I think it's probably some paranormal thing. I was probably convinced that there was like a ghost in the room when I was asleep, so I had to like turn the light on, and it was fine.
Thank you.
What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you? This, I'm sorry.
Not so easy, is it? Huh?
Hi, what's up?
With Matt and yourself being such close friends, was it difficult as Amy Pond to express animosity towards him, like in the girl who waited?
Yeah, that required acting because I don't feel that towards him. However, I don't know, I feel like we could just slip into character so easily. It became so sort of habitual for us almost to just like turn it on that he's really easy to act anything off because he gives you so much. Like, if I had to be mean to him, he would whisper something mean in my ear just before we'd shoot it, and then I would just be like really mad. If I had to laugh, he would like pull a stupid face. So he was just making it like acting just so much easier. Thanks.
Do you ever feel weird watching yourself on TV?
Yeah. Have you ever heard your voice recorded, like on an answer phone or something? You go, oh, is that what I sound like? It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's really weird, and you go, oh, why did I pull that face or make that weird decision or choice? But then you kind of get used to it, like anything. But it's really weird. Am I on that screen right now?
Yes, you are. That one up there.
That's kind of weird.
All right, last question from the set.
No pressure.
Hi.
Hi.
My question was about your movie, Not Another Happy Ending.
Oh, yeah.
In the movie, you play a writer, so do you like writing in real life?
Yeah, I love writing in real life. I've just written a play that I'm really excited about, and I've written a film that I'm also really excited about. I find it quite torturous to write because you have to be self-motivated, like there's nobody telling you, right, you need to do this now. You just kind of like have to sit down and make yourself do it, and then you'll start procrastinating and be like, oh, I should probably rearrange all of my belongings before I start this. But it's really satisfying when it's finished, and I love that feeling.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, unfortunately, we are out of time. We could listen to